Hello everyone, welcome to day 39 of my 77-day challenge. Today we are going to talk about seizing the day, how to make most of our day. That is what we are going to talk about today. So sometimes when we get up, we tend to think, let us see how the day roll out. Let us see how the day goes on. Some things like that. For some days, it's okay. Especially if it is a weekend or a holiday, those type of days we can just relax and just let them pass. But normally the weekdays or most of the days where we want them to be productive, I think those days, instead of waiting to see how the day rolls out, we want to decide how the day rolls out. That is in nothing but making most of our days. So that is what I want to talk with you all today. I would like to share how my day goes. What are the things I do in my day that will give me that complete satisfaction, or I think like this is a day which I really love, something like that. So let's see what those things are. My day is filled up with many multiple things, but I'll make sure these 5 things are done in a day. Then only I'll call it a day for that particular night. Let me share with you all what those 5 things are. So the very first one is all about my work. I work in a IT industry and I have a daytime job. So my most part of my day in the weekdays goes with my work. Without saying, that is my topmost priority and that is my first thing. And then the second thing is all about reading. That is one of my biggest passions. I know I might have talked about it in many of my videos as well. So I always keep 5 to 10 books within my reach. I always check them out from my local library, or maybe I bought something from a half price bookstore or anything, whatever it is. I always will have 5 to 10 books within my reach, and based on whatever my mood is for that particular day, I'll pick up that book. And I also have a habit that if I pick up a book, I want to read it from first to last in one go. I don't want to stop it in between, then again come back to it. I know sometimes maybe time won't permit that, but I always make sure if possible, I want to do that. So what I do is, first of all, in case if I don't finish, like if I read only half and then I'm not able to complete that book, next time when I pick up that book, again I'll start from the page 1. I'll read or browse through that first few pages or first few chapters and then complete the rest of the part. I'm not sure, or I don't know whether it is a crazy habit or is a good habit or bad habit, whatever it is, but that gives me complete picture of that book that I read from page 1 to last page, whatever it is. So reading is a biggest part of my life. I do it mostly in the start of the day before my work starts, if time permits. But if not, then at the end of the day, once all the chores are done and before I'm going to bed, I'll make sure I have few minutes to catch up on my reading. That is my second thing. And then next thing is all about exercise. So it is not like a big exercise or workouts or anything like that. Very, very simple ones. Actually, we have a pet at home, my fur baby, and I take him for walks most of the days. So that is my exercise is done with that pet walk in the neighborhood. Maybe that is one form of workout for me. And also maybe go on bike ride or go on a run or some things like that. Very simple. Or maybe work out at home itself, a 20 minutes stretches, or maybe some weights or whatever it is. Anything simple exercise in a day. That is my third thing. And fourth thing is all about practicing my speaking. Nowadays with this challenge, I am fulfilling that speaking part with these challenges, with this 77-day challenge. But before that, what I used to do is ask myself a random question, like what I'm grateful for, or if I go anywhere in this world, where would I go, or if I can redo something in my life, what will I redo with, or how will I redo now, or ask myself some random question and answer that question for maybe 2-3 minutes and ask few more things like that, and 5 to 10 minutes of speaking practice. I know I'm still have to develop on that. I know in these messages also I observe myself making maybe ums or filler words or something like that. I want to overcome them. Sometimes maybe I'm going little fast. Those are the things I'm still working on myself. And speaking is something which how much ever you practice, you still need to keep practicing it. It is that kind of a craft it is, and which is what I'm still working on. That is my speaking. Fourth one is all about. And fifth one is all about yoga and meditation. So I always have a mat laid out in my room always. So whenever I find time, maybe at a lunch hour or during the day or morning or evening, whenever, it doesn't matter. Say few simple poses, whatever I'm practicing or working on during that time, I go ahead and practice those poses. Or maybe if I'm not in a for that day, if I don't want to practice that, maybe I'll do a simple meditation or a pranayama. I love breathing techniques and breathing practices, so I shared in one of the videos as well, like that alternate nostril breathing, or simply observing our breath and just noticing breathing in and breathing out. So that is my really go-to thing whenever I need to feel calm, or if I am really becoming anxious with multiple things going on, or things are become pulling me in all directions. That in that moment, my immediate go-to thing is to go and do some pranayama. That will really brings me down, calms me, and makes me think clearly as well. So that is my yoga practice. So these are my 5 things, friends, what I typically do or make sure I do them in my single day: my work, and then my reading, and my exercise, and my speaking, and last but not least, my yoga and meditation. So how does your day goes? What are your main 3 or 5 things what you do, no matter what? Then only you can call it a day. So please share with us. We would love to hear them, and maybe we will get some ideas as well to incorporate in our days to make most of our day as well. I hope you enjoyed this session. I will see you all in my next. Thank you.